This is the solution of guest paper 2026 multiple choice question section. Guest paper 2026, and this is section A, that is multiple choice questions. Question number 1. Which characteristic made first generation computers less efficient compared to later generations? A option is high power consumptions and large size, use of transistor, use of microprocessor, and last option is use of high level languages. The correct answer is high power consumptions and large size. Because why this correct answer? First generation computers used vacuum tubes. They were very large, consumed much electricity and produced a lot of heat, so they were less efficient. Question number 2. Which of the following best describes the improvement introduced in second generation computers? Option A is faster processing due to transistor. Option B is use of vacuum tube, and C is introduction of AI, and D is use of microprocessors. The correct option is A, that is faster processing due to transistors. Because second generation computers used transistors instead of vacuum tube, making computers faster, smaller, and more reliable. Question 3. A computer using integrated circuit instead of transistor belongs to which generation? Option A is second, option B is third, C is fourth and fifth. The correct option is that is third, because third generation computers used integrated circuit ICs which increased speed and reduced size compared to transistor based computers. Question 4. Which of the following is an example of system software? MS Word, Windows, Photoshop, PowerPoint. The correct option is Windows is an example of system software. Windows is an operating system, and an operating system is a type of system software. जितने भी operating system होते हैं वो system software की type होते हैं. Word, Excel, PowerPoint ये सारे के सारे application software के जुमरे में आते हैं. Question number 5. Which of the following is an example of a system that exists naturally without human involvement? Artificial system, natural system, computer system, information system. Correct option is natural system. Because a natural system exists in nature and is not created by humans. Question number 6. Which of the following is an example of an artificial system created by humans? Solar system, digestive system, hospital information system, water cycle. The correct option is hospital information system, because a hospital information system is designed, developed, and managed by humans, so it is an artificial system. Question number 7. Which of the following is a safe online practice? Sharing password, clicking unknown links, using strong passwords, ignoring privacy settings. Correct option is using strong password, because using strong password improves online security, while the other options increase security risk. Question number 8. In the IPO model, which of the following correctly represents the process stage while making tea? Tea leaves and water, boiling and mixing ingredients, prepared tea, serving tea. The correct option is boiling and mixing ingredients. Because in the IPO model, process means the action performed on the input to produce the output. Question number 9. Which part of CPU performs arithmetic and logical operation? CU, ALU, register, cache. The correct option is ALU because ALU, arithmetic and logical unit, perform calculations and logical comparisons. Question number 10. Which unit controls and coordinate all operations in CPU? ALU, control unit, register, ROM. The correct option is control unit because the control unit directs and coordinates all operations of the computer system. Question number 11. Which memory loses data when power is off? ROM, hard disk, RAM, DVD. The correct option is RAM because RAM is volatile memory. वोल्ट पे काम करती है. जब वोल्ट देना बंद कर देंगे तो then it will be loss. So it loses its contents when the power is turned off. Question number 12. Which memory store instructions permanently? RAM, cache, ROM, register. Correct answer is ROM because ROM stores important instructions permanently and retain them even when power is off. Question number 13. Which memory stores frequently used data for speed? Hard disk, RAM, cache, DVD. Correct answer is cache because cache memory stores frequently used data and instructions to provide faster access. Question number 14. Which device uses laser technology? Hard disk, SSD, CD, DVD, USB. The correct option is CD or DVD. Because CD and DVDs are optical storage devices that use laser technology to read and write data. Which bus transfer actual data? Control bus, address bus, data bus, or expansion bus? Correct answer is data bus. The data bus carries the actual data between different computer components. Which bus carries addresses? Data bus, control bus, address bus, port bus. Correct answer is address bus because the address bus carries the memory addresses of data and instructions. Question number 17. Which protocol is used to access web pages? HTTP, FTP, SMTP, TCP. The correct option is HTTP. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, is used by web browsers to access web pages. Which communication mode is one way? Simplex, half duplex, full duplex, dual. The correct option is a simplex. Simplex communication allows transmission in only one direction. Question number 19. Which communication mode allows two-way communication at same time? Simplex, half duplex, full duplex, async. Asynchronous means the correct option is full duplex because full duplex communication allows both sides to send and receive data simultaneously. Question number 20. Which device sends data only to target device? Hub, switch, cable, modem. Correct answer is switch because a switch forward data only to the intended destination device, unlike a hub which broadcasts to all devices. Switch जो होता है ना, वो जिस डिवाइस को डेटा उसने भेजना हो वो डायरेक्ट उसी की तरफ भेजता है, जबकि हब होती है, हब क्या करती है, नेटवर्क पे पूरे नेटवर्क में डेटा को दे देती है. ठीक है, तो जिसका हो वो ले लेता है. ठीक है, तो ये इन दोनों में फर्क होता है. Which device connects different networks? Router, hub, speaker, scanner. The correct option is router. Because a router connects different networks and selects the best path for data transfer. Question number 22. Which network covers small area? WAN, MAN, LAN, Internet. The correct option is LAN. Because a LAN covers a small geographical area such as room, office, or building. Question number 23. Which topology uses central device? Bus, ring, star, or mesh? Star topology. Because in star topology, all devices are connected to a central device such as a hub or switch. Question number 24. Which topology is circular? Bus, star, ring, or tree? The correct option is ring topology. Because in ring topology, devices are connected in a circular form. Question number 25. Breaking problems into smaller parts is called abstraction, decomposition, pattern recognition, iteration. Option D is iteration. The correct answer is decomposition. Because decomposition means dividing a complex problem into smaller and manageable parts. Question number 26. Ignoring unnecessary detail is called decomposition, abstraction, algorithm, sorting. Obviously, abstraction. Because abstraction means focusing only on the important features and ignoring unnecessary details. Question number 27. Recognizing similarities is called pattern recognition, abstraction, selection, debugging. The correct option is pattern recognition. Because pattern recognition means identifying common features or similarities among problems. Question number 28. What is an algorithm? Diagram, step-by-step solution, graph, language. The correct option is step-by-step solution. Because an algorithm is a step-by-step set of instructions used to solve a problem or complete a task. Which symbol shows process? Rectangle, diamond, parallelogram, oval. The correct option is rectangle. Because in a flowchart, the rectangle symbol represents a processing step. Question number 30. Which tag creates hyperlink? Link tag, href tag, hyperlink tag, or a tag? The correct option is A, that is anchor tag. The anchor tag is used in HTML to create hyperlinks. Question number 31. Which language control web page style? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python. The correct option is CSS. Because CSS controls the appearance, formatting, and layout of a web page. Question number 32. Which language adds interactivity? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL. The correct option is JavaScript. JavaScript adds dynamic and interactive behavior to web pages. Which statement shows output? Document.write 5 plus 3, print 5 plus 3, echo 5 plus 3, show 5 plus 3. Document.write function will display the output, maybe in double quotation, maybe in expression. In this case, they will show 8. Among the given options, document.write 5 plus 3 is the correct JavaScript statement used to display output on a web page. Website that changes content is called static, dynamic, offline, printed, dynamic website. Because a dynamic website can change its contents according to user input or other conditions. Question number 35. Business plan means advertisement, goals and strategies, customer list, bill. The correct option is goals and strategies. A business plan describes the goal of a business and the strategies to achieve those goals. Question number 36. Which graph is for continuous data? Pie chart, histogram, table, tree. The correct option is histogram because a histogram is used to represent continuous data using adjacent bars. Question number 37. Saving data online is called AI, cloud computing, LAN, CPU. The correct option is cloud computing because cloud computing allows user to store and access data online over the internet instead of only on a local computer. Question number 38. Example of AI: calculator, fan, self-driving car, printer. That is self-driving car because a self-driving car is an example of artificial intelligence because it can sense, decide, and act intelligently. Question number 39. Fake email attack is called malware, encryption, phishing, backup. The correct option is phishing because phishing is a cyber attack in which fake emails are used to steal personal or sensitive information.